Now, back to Bowl Game Radio with Bruce Binkowski and Mark Neville on San Diego's sports leader, the mighty 1090.
Welcome back, everybody, to the fourth and final segment of Bowl Game Radio. I'm Mark Neville along with Bruce Binkowski. And a reminder once again that Bowl Game Radio is brought to you in part by National University, a private nonprofit university with 6 campuses in San Diego County. And MJE Marketing, creative, connected, and always curious. Visit mjemarketing.com.
And we're just about ready to wrap up this hour, and Bowl Game Radio is all about our 2 bowl games. The 10th annual San Diego County Credit Union Poinsettia Bowl is Tuesday, December the 23rd at Qualcomm Stadium, a team from the Mountain West against, to keep your fingers crossed, bowl-eligible Naval Academy. Some big games coming up for Navy in the next couple of weeks. And that's on the 23rd. And then 4 days later, on Saturday, December the 27th, it's the 37th annual National University Holiday Bowl, a Pac-12 for this year for the first time since 1994, a Big Ten team, Pac-12, Big Ten, 5 o'clock kickoff on a Saturday. Get your tickets now for both games. Just go to SanDiegoBowlGames.com, SanDiegoBowlGames.com. All the information you need for our 2 games right there.
And that was a fun show there, Bruce. And one thing I think is really interesting in talking with Ed Graney and the whole CFP, the college football playoff, and the implications. What if Marshall finishes undefeated and they do not get access into one of those bowl games? I think there's gonna be grumblings regardless if they're in or out.
There'll be controversy.
I agree with you 100%.
That's going to be so big. If you think about it, if the Mountain West gets a Colorado State or a Boise State into the first playoff, that is huge for that conference. And it's also a big disappointment if Marshall doesn't make it for the Conference USA.
But their conference, their schedule is just not strong enough. It's not up to par, I don't think, to make it into there. I would take Colorado State, I think, at this point over.
I've always said that when it was just about the who's number one, when it was just about, it used to be the coaches poll, and that was controversial. Then they went to the BCS. That was controversial. Now they're going to the college football playoffs. This is going to be very interesting, entertaining, and controversial.
Look what happened to college basketball. How many teams do you have now in the tournament ultimately? Is it 68 or 69, something like that? And there's still controversy over that, and that has watered down the regular season. So in college football, at least the regular season is so strong.
Every game matters, and that's why we were talking about the Naval Academy. To get to the Poinsettia Bowls, they need 6 wins. They've got to beat Georgia Southern on November the 15th. Huge, gigantic game for Navy and for the San Diego County Credit Union Poinsettia Bowl.
And on the Mountain West side, we still don't know. It could be Colorado State in our game. It could be San Diego State in our game. Could be Utah State. Could be Nevada. Could be Boise State. We just don't know.
And on the National University Holiday Bowl side, it could be Arizona State, Arizona, UCLA, USC, Stanford probably is still in there. I'm missing somebody. Utah, and out of the Big Ten, my goodness, Iowa, Wisconsin, Nebraska, Ohio State. What if they lose to Michigan State this weekend? All of a sudden, Ohio State could be in the picture. We just don't know.
Yeah, we're looking pretty good with the National University Holiday Bowl, especially in the Pac-12. 5 teams in the top 25, and 3 from the Big Ten. So things are looking good.
Great time of year for college football.
Well, thanks for joining us, everybody. We'll be back again next week. And thanks to each of our guests, Ted Tollner, Ed Graney, and Chris Sitchell. Yeah, I had to remember all that. And we'll look forward to talking to you next week. You've been listening to Bowl Game Radio on the San Diego Bowl Game Media Network and the Mighty 1090.